Sammy will turn. They'll either turn on Sammy or he turns on them and then they beat the crap out of him. We know that's coming at some point, but at this point, Sammy is working so hard.
Also going on the actual WWE television, what they are devoting a lot of actual TV time to is the storyline with the Bloodline, and more specifically Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn has created such a jolt of momentum for the Bloodline and the storyline. It's putting the spotlight back on Jey Uso, who seems to be the only one who seems to be against Sami Zayn. And on this past week's SmackDown, the September 23rd edition, we had Sami Zayn become the honorary Uso, given a t-shirt from Roman Reigns that made him the honorary Uso of the Bloodline. He's officially a part of the Bloodline. We've seen Solo Sikoa have his back. What have you thought about this storyline and the latest edition with that great segment that happened on last Friday SmackDown? And what do you think is the end point? What do you think is how the end game for this whole storyline?
Well, the end point is that Sammy will turn. They'll either turn on Sammy or he turns on them and then they beat the crap out of him. We know that's coming at some point, but at this point, Sammy is working so hard to be the be all, end all, be all to the Bloodline. And I thought he was going to come to a head at SmackDown because Roman kind of laid him out and told him to take a t-shirt off, and then he threw him another one. Now they're all happy, and I don't think they will shoot this. What's the next big pay-per-view in the States? What is one of the big four?
Survivor Series is the next.
They're going to shoot it after Survivor Series. Okay. Or they could shoot it at Survivor Series and kind of lay him out for a while and then bring him back. And I think it'll be one of the big matches at WrestleMania. That's what I think.
Because, so what do you think is the end game matchup that they're building to with this whole Sami Zayn involvement?
Well, I think he'll take on one at a time, and then they'll all, whether he wins or not, don't matter. They're all going to beat the crap out of him. And nobody's going to help Sami because he has no friends in the dressing room. None.
He has one.
Who was that?
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, but Kevin is kind of, I think Kevin might say that he don't want to get involved in this because he didn't start it.
I think that's what they've been teasing, though, on television, especially on the Raw brand, with what they've been lately.
If he goes to Kevin and says, Kevin, listen, I know we've had our troubles and this and that and the other. Man, I need some help. And Kevin, I feel for you, bro, but no, I can't. I didn't start that. Kevin, that's your making. That's your mess. You clean your own mess up. I'm done with it. I can't help you. And then, of course, 2 weeks later, they're beating him so bad, Kevin has to show up. And the house will come in because they want him to come. So you got to make people want stuff. And then when you give it to them, they're so happy and elated that, yeah, now we get it. Now the story continues with another chapter. See, they're writing this book. I call it like, the word of Sammy. And then all of a sudden, now he has a new chapter in there. Now you turn to it. Everything's different. Kevin Owens is different. It has different dynamics, has different characters, a different way to go. And that is good booking and good storytelling. So you forget the booking so much. Let's tell the story. And they have told the story magnificently up to this point. And there's no need. And I don't know who is telling the story, whose idea this is to tell it. But it's one of the better told stories I've seen in a long, long time. It's been going on a year, hasn't it?
Well, the Bloodline story has been started in 2020. So that's 2 years.
When did Sammy get involved with them?
Oh, after WrestleMania 38 this year. So it's been about
8 months?
4 or 5 months.
Okay, where they told a long story.
Yeah.
That's a long, long story for WWE to tell.
It is. It is.
I mean,
Definitely.
that's a long story.
And people can't 100% credit this to, you know, the Triple H regime, because this started when Vince was still in charge.
Yeah, it started before, and that was one of Vince's okays. Vince said, "Okay, I like it, do it, take it," because it was a good story. And I think when Vince, when he gave his okay on it, he's enjoying it too. So, and of course, Triple H is not going to drop this idea because it has too much momentum. So that's what I think we're looking at there.